Hmm. So, okay. By the way, first of all, I would like to point out that the scientific name for a pig is sus. If so, this is technically not clickbait. Second of all, what do I wanted to say? I've kind of spoiled the thing for myself. Like, I have looked through the Steam community for the game, and I found the video. Well, a few videos actually talking about their opinions and review of the game, and basically this game is nothing like the first one. Actually, when I first found the lantern in this game, I was gonna ask like where do I find extra fuel for it, but no, in this game the lantern is infinite. The monsters rarely appear. In basics, this game is more of a walking story horror game than an actual horror game. So with that said, I'm going to stop being scared now. The atmosphere kind of died for me, I'm guessing. So yeah, let's just try to figure out what the fuck we're supposed to do. How do we continue forward? And basically, you're always in this game. You're always like supposed to go down and deeper into the machine. So, okay, I need to figure something out. But yeah, the atmosphere for Amnesia now died for me. At least for the Machine for Pigs. I didn't play the Darkest Descent yet, and that was the first game. And for people say that that's actually the scary one. Machine for Pigs is just like a walking simulator. So, what am I actually supposed to do? So yeah, I'm gonna and like the pigs and the monsters in this game are basically just like glorified mega pigs that just like there's blood like scratches on the screen every time they hit you, and then you just die. So like it's not scary at all. There's no gameplay in this game. Like okay, you can interact with stuff, right? But it's like it's not that there's anything actually in this game. So you know, yeah. So, what am I supposed to do? I get it. Yeah, read the journal, but there we go. How did you get from the bathroom today? Okay. Read the journal. Oh no. Also, when the light of the lamp flickers, this means this danger is ahead. Oh, here's another valve. These are some mega saws you got there. I guess. Okay. Oh, maybe now door's unlocked. Okay, I see. What's the point of this? Okay. Let's run. There's nothing to be afraid of. And on the odd occasion something does happen, who cares? Okay, light flickering. Okay, maybe the adversary. No, that's not creepy at all. So, you want me to go there. This room was just nothing. There's nothing in this room. So you want me to go there where the pig ran? No, that's not scary at all. You want me to follow the blood splatter? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh god, amnesia. Okay. So yeah, I'll admit it's still a bit scary. I'm not gonna rush it. Oh, it's locked now. Oh, I see. The layout changed. This door used to... Okay, I see. It switched. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. There we go. Starting to see some industrial shit. Okay. Okay, there might be a pig interaction here. Hey, isn't this the place we came in from? Okay. Do we need to... No. I've also seen a picture in the Steam community on this game that like they both stand near this like device and you need to like you can't get too close. I guess then you die. I don't know. Jesus fucking Christ. Come on. What the hell? I swear I saw something. A pig mask. That door or that door? Let's go back home. Never mind. Yes, we are going down. Yeah, no, okay. Okay. My children are trying to kill me. Are we even surprised at this point? Next level then. Level 3. Yeah, you got an achievement. The teeth. Still got the lantern. I realize now that my fear of dirt stems from the disease I encountered climbing those lost jungle temples. If it is as if those clean places, I think I added extra syllables or something, so free of humanity filth, imprinted upon my soul and left it fragile to what I find here. Fear is what keeps us all in our places, and the fear of the flesh, the ruin of the flesh, in the great, what is the greatest of them all. I am sickened, I am ruined, but I will build such machines to contain this plague and heal us all. A new century is upon us. Okay. Right. The way he slams the fucking phone, though. What's that? What is that? It says V on it. I'm assuming volts. I'm assuming this is some kind of battery. Maybe we need it. Whatever. Jesus beloved fucking Christ. Ah. Oh, there was a fuse here too. Good to know. Okay then. Oh. What am I supposed to do? Do I climb it? Is this the right way? I'm gonna assume this is supposed to be. Oh, hi. Oh. Okay, fall damage. I see what that one reviewer meant now. Going up to solve a puzzle, going down to progress the story. Clever, clever. Detention. I'll say this, it's an atmospheric game. It does good with the, very good with the atmosphere. Okay. I'm sure. This is a slow and dark descent into madness. I'll stop now. Here, they're supposed to be standing here. Hey, it's the thing from the intro. Okay. Are we moving? What are we inside of? A submarine? I don't know. Okay, that's the next level. And what is this? Just a door. Next level it is. Fast. By the way, my GX350 broke, and along with the TFV16, it fell from my pocket from a decent height and bent the button on the top of the TFV16, and it just made it so it doesn't close anymore. And these vape still vapes, but the screen doesn't work, so you know there's kind of no point if you can see how much wattage you're using and everything. So so the next vape I'm ordering is going to be the Lysimo F4, you know, quad battery, 360 watts. Because this isn't creepy. In America, they talk of buildings. I'm sorry. They talk of building their cities to the skies. Oh, skyscrapers. To me, this seems foully. But perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded with a history of its own. We walk upon a history. They're compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers were employed to talk of this. They talked of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels, crisis across the capital. What places lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating. What places? Reporting what we find fit the center of the planet. Architect tells me there is a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. Dude, this music though. Okay. What is the purpose? We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry. What? God damn it. Using low levels of londonum derivative in feed to subduce the product even before the initiation of the progress. This means that when we drag them from hiding pads onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is seethed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits, and we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the product. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. Give me just 1 second. Yes, give me just 1 second, I'm back. Let me just sit in my chair and get my headphones on. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's not touch pigs. Oh, maybe. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. How is Blazers? Are we supposed to meet those damn schedules? Oh, how in Blazers are we supposed to meet these damn schedules? If we even the basic equipment we are provided with will simply not perform its designed function. These cursed new fangled tracks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The fuck? Gaffer? The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blast tank from the track to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the room is empty again. I can't be turning the crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well sorted, says I. Well sorted, say I. Oh, that's supposed to mean an English accent. Well sorted, say I. Enough for a night. And to my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Demson Templar for a jar. So I don't even know what accent I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a British accent. Like, well, sorry, says I. Enough for a night, and to bed, my bed I go. I don't even at this point. Why? barrels. Okay, I'm not... Oh? Oh. The fucking atmosphere, though. Let's just run. Sort it. Uh-oh. Fuck.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Of course. Well. Next level. Okay, fine. Okay. So, trapped. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone, who seems so close to my own, who seems to know me so well, does he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? But do I have a choice? Even though his motivations are known to me, I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth, if it will lead me to Edwin. The saboteur has been this way. Intriguing. The gates are far too heavy for a man to lift. They are instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected to these electrical switches. Whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun, and the gates will remain an impenetrable barrier to progress. Well, basically, it's this diffuses like that. That's why I skipped them. More electrical sabotage. Another confirmed fuse box. The fellow is thorough in his sabotage, and if somewhat repetitive, the stench from these barrels is quite discomforting. I would certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room is designed to store is not a defined feature of the flood that threatens my children. Another okay. The path is clear. It seems this chemical process is nearly one part of a much larger complex. Not easy route for me. Then I will follow my fever, the calls of my children, whenever they may lead me as I move further into the strange empire. The factory offices. All the suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life, is every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex. Yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease that pits my stomach, and continue on my path. Pumping station. It appears to be some kind of a fueling station. I have seen automobile cars fucking demonstrated at Mr. Yarham and Mr. Simon's works, but the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum, of what I am sure. Everything it is to the machine must be significant in some way. Holy orders. This church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of facility. Given the log tours around the fueling station, the truck blocks my way, however, almost as if the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternative entrance. Yeah. Holy orders. A strange container. This container looks as if it may be filled with fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same filthy, unholy reek. I will not think of that. It saw past me in the cage. In this cage, I will not gaze again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, and the opportunity perhaps to gain a fast getaway. Dear sweet Lord of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape. Grasp this container in its beautiful contents and flee this place before the creature that nearly man returns. Leave for the church. Surely such an abomination could not follow onto hallowed ground. We sat here. I remember we sat in our black, and we were mourned, and we prayed, and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then, how I proud him. If this is our Lord, this pig who robs me of my wife, then I refute his embrace. I will crave a new God for us all. Such madness, such a fool I was, if such blasphemous ravings had remained within me, I would be doomed, but even here I feel the machine throb beneath the hags, and I know my path awaits me. This is the church, basically, right? I forgot what we did. Twin candles, bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all of the others. So the old priest is gone to the building pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them. A shepherd indeed. No?
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lame hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
You know, I'm gonna make a joke about Saw, and I think it was Saw 3, I think, where the girl was trapped in an iron pig and burned. Okay. They flock to us now, where once I had to walk among them to bring salvation into their lives. Now, drawn by warmth in winter, by the flood that mendeth disturbance, by crunch is full, and my chargers are saved. He walks among them, and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that this workforce are typically trained for the new machinery he uses, and that it would be irresponsible, nay unethical, to risk such precious lives in he sees here. Is my vape still leaking the old one? Probably not. There's still liquid, which is now green. Is it leaking in the bottom? No, it's clean. Does it turn on? Vaporesso. It does not detect the coil. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Let's vape. Yes, 40 watts. Should really change the coil. Oh my god, I miss this taste. I miss it so much. Let's go to 445. 45 watts. Hold up, guys. Hold on just a second. Let me see the coil. It looks fine. A bit dark, I guess, but 45. Okay. Okay, where do we stop? Now drawn by an interwinter. A changed man since Mexico. It to be praised that if the face of such appealing tragedy, and from the confidence of his sick bed as he is often chained to, he encounters. Hold up. Much better. Uh, as he's often changed to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food procedure, produce business in the land, he disguised goodwill his flares to the poor, and they congregate about his kingdom in gratitude. I don't fucking know. Castlevania. I'm kidding. What in the actual fuck? Missing a candle, huh? Magnifico. Some kind of mechanism, a secret and infernal one no doubt. The missing candlestick is clearly the answer, but why this? I cannot fathom. Why hide secret machines in a place of prayer? And where are the faithful? Why are there drag masks about the altar, as if someone was pulled away? So, let me ask you a question. It's vape related, so you know. Um, More and more devices nowadays go for lower wattage and pod systems. My question is what? Oh my fucking god, the teddy bear though. Because I'm the a cloud chaser and I guess a taste chaser as well. Now, the Vaporesso Target PM80 is not a bad vape, all things considered, but it's low wattage. It goes up to obviously 80, and just why, you know, like, there we go. Like, I'm more of a fan of devices. Oh, and they use, like, you know, internal batteries. Whatever happened to external batteries? More than one of those batteries. Big wattages, big coils. You know what I mean? Like, why is everything small and compact nowadays? Well,
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
this game does an amazing thing with the atmosphere. Okay. Now what? Okay. Next level. So that's it. Wow. I see. What happened to the airflow? Right. So literally, it's just a thing of getting away from the fuckers, and that's it. You have to play. You have to play it smart. That's everything. So there's no real horror. It's a fucking pig. Wow, amnesia. So I understand. Before anybody says anything, yes, I know that this is the Machine for Pig and not the Dark Descent, which is scarier and more thought out and everything. I understand that, but you know. Oh shit.
Always. And the sparks and the embers of the wheels. It's too bony. It's too damn bony.
It's bony, you damn phony. Jesus. Oh no. Pig. Uh-huh. Each compartment is ergonomically designed with a feed-through at one end, so the product naturally settles into a position ready for the stunning arms to connect to the skull. We use the natural static charge buildup by the friction of the carts against the belt to build an electric charge, which is contained within glass vacuum containers at the side of the stunning arm machines, and delivered along with stun arms via copper cabling. We have observed that the artificial lighting contained within these containers seem to calm the product further. Okay? Post-stunning, the line tilts sharply to the vertical, the physics of which tips the stunned product upwards to fall directly onto the hook of the bleeding line. This hook passes normally through the hummus or thigh high fuck of the product, and from this point we dispense with the belt and instead instigate a cancelled floor which creates a funnel allowing blood and byproduct exertions to collect and run to the fluid collection tanks. How do you like that? One. Two. Piston. Two, 4 are active, 6 is not. A series of collection vents have been installed along the ceiling at this stage of the line. In the process of stunning the bleeding, the product often expels stinks vapors from its digestive systems, which can be collected, condensed, and used in the methane boiler to drive the engines as a whole. In this way, the more product is processed, the more power becomes available to the machine, and productivity is actually increased. A simple stroke of genius, but one that encapsulates the benefits of self-regulatory automation. Or automation, I don't know what it says. 1 is on, 3, 5 is on, 5 is on, 3. We need to fix fucking 3 and 6. Here's 3. 1 chunk of coal, 2 chunks of coal. That's it. Light her up. And number 5. Oh, that's 6. I mean 6. One. Okay. Nope. There must be another. Much. Whoa. Oh, I see you. Ah, fuck. I'm stressing right now because I don't know what to do. Huge fires, the flames are stoked. I hear steam in the walls, vibration upon every hair. My heart flatters at the prospect of throwing the lever and exploding the workings of this dark contraption. But my children beckon me on, and I cannot fail them. It appears I have no choice. Thus I descend, and may God have mercy upon my soul, if this may bedlam, and I want them cast as men's fuse. Them I will swear that mantle forsake my boys, and face whenever horse lies beneath the altar. My soul shudders at what I have seen, but at least I have reached the main part of the factory. Now onwards, downwards, to find those floodwaters and drain them away. Like Moses, I will cleave the waters and lift my little darlings clear of this vile cartel. Wait a minute. Like, fresh like Moses, or like roses? Fucking. Lily's arms are made of steel. Lily's arms are silent. The pistons are silent. The plant is at rest. I must poke the hornet's nest to open my way. I fear the scale of these engines suggests a far greater works than is visible from the surface. So my friend must be correct. And the larger part of this plant is underground. We are close to the thumbs. No wonder flooding in such a risk. The fires are stoked. Assuming the same architect is responsible here is my chemical plant. Surmise that our center controls steam regulators and operation and pistons. I should be a simple matter of finding and hoping. What am I supposed to do? Let's just stop and think about the situation I'm in. I'm in a room with presumably a monster or more than one, maybe two at best. I'm supposed to do something, and I'm able to easily run away from him. Doesn't help me that much, but okay. Oh, here we go. Right? Yeah. We figured it out. The descent continues. What did that dark voice instruct me to do? Under the pistons, into the tunnels, and on the bilge pumps. And if the doors should be locked, I will have to find another means of descent. I cannot trust him, but my path is set. I shall ignore those noises, that snuffing, those shuffling steps below me. I will bear whatever lurks beneath, and I will save them. Uh-oh. We further go down. In the nest of eggs. Take a hit of a vape. I think the coil is burnt at this point. Might want to replace it with the better coil. What? Did I die? No. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cell will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration, or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Berenberg infusion vitae to 1 part organ monad dispersal fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. One in the body. The Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. I like that the Schumann lamp. Schumann. That's a K-pop reference. What? Okay. Sabotage. Bruised and battered, but alive. I have survived the saboteur's best efforts. He and I are now locked in an epic struggle, but I am driven to find my family, and I will prevail. Ignore the madness about me. Do not consider what cruel and unstoppable acts have been committed here. Find a way to the bulge, to the blug. Drain the flood. Free your children. Maintenance access. There is clearly another passage beyond the locked gates. It seems I have a choice of approach. The padlock is old but firm, and after that fall I cannot summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way. Perhaps. A test tube. A skull. More shit. And nothing. The centrifuge. It's some form of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds, and it positively reeks of the foul fluids I have been seen too often before. It is clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of two composite ingredients. I should wager I would find them close by. Oh no. Oh my! That was a jump scare though. What? Huh. Let me vape for a sec. Yeah, I think at this point it's a burning coil. It looks black, but the outside still look white, so I don't know. Anyway, again. Inflamed it is. Burning it does. Bleeding from each hole. Foul. And oft, leaking down my legs. Blood and excrement. My lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that because of the changes they repair inner me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all, gathered what I can, push them back in my gray gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change on the other table. A beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket, and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? Indeed, my dear friend, indeed. Oh. Oh, oh, motherfucker.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, no, just take him out. You could dump him in the river for all I care.
The game. Give me a second. I need to care of a certain app, just like insert notification. Real quick, guys. Real quick. It won't take long. It's not a bad game so far. It's basically all about tension. It's not actually creepy or scary. And it's just a walking simulator puzzle solver. The atmosphere is great. It's good at building up the tension, but you know, it's just a monster that hits you, and yeah. Here's my theory. This is a maze of boxes, right? I think the purpose is to lose the monster. Took delivery of another batch of imbecilities today. They are the serious specimen of humanity I have ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bidum are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their team. In their... Huh? Teeming, stinking hulls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth. We give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line. Fuck. They wait in line. Livestock. Dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator. They file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull grounding as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pig screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk among them. My children, I whisper to their dreams. You are my children now. I have children once again. And your forms imperfect will be the endings to make my own blood flow again.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Russian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
Nigga. Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do then? Give him the slip, motherfucker! Yeah, bitch, how you like them apples? Jesus, you will love it. August 4th, 1898. More experiments with compound X. Chemical X. Yeah. Took the drug and injected it with the syringe. With the... Sorry. Strychnine? Fuck. After the expected convolutions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction. Coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial returns was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of poisoning until I put a bullet in the skull. But drowning? Perhaps yes. It is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluids in the lungs with compound X should theoretically be peacefully possible as a revival method. Yeah. Should we go downstairs? Nope, we can't. But there's only two. Ah. Really? Okay. What the fuck? Alright, I turned the device off. I wanted to see if there's any visible screws on the target PM80. If that's one, that's a Torx, and I can't get that, so I don't think you can open the... Yeah.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core? We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of precipitate flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy. God, this stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
I hate it, brew. I have the compound. It hisses and stuns in the container like some living thing. A witch's jelly to burn and congregate. The container is made of from glass. A strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everything else cannot be brought into contact with this so-called compound X. I surely need further full clause. The flood tunnels. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? Okay. August 1st, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment areas and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is no cam, and I am no, at least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant. Sorry. Coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers up there, where the air is hot and fitted. They become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder, as the other place fills from their cells and their white splinters. They live frantically turn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds, they are creatures of this world, then they turn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds have driven them quite insane. I have ordered the effect area sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damn places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. Okay, here's the phone. It doesn't work though. Interesting. So I think we rushed to a place we weren't supposed to rush to yet. Oh, hi. Mm-hmm. Who's this we?
We can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Anderson, you sound every bit the fanatic. Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own eggshells? And Your Excellency, this vision. Well, this course, does he show? Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for. And so you said about things upon his tree. Naturally, these things cannot be left to rot upon the tree, and sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door, like pigs to truffles.
Like sus to truffles. Yeah, the scientific name for pigs is for some reason sus. Like, I'm actually surprised. I was like telling Google to like play me different animal sounds, and then like I just like, apparently found out that pigs are sus. And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, yes, we see it. A tall, weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid. So like those of Egypt. Stone filled the way from the summit. Vines crawling about, intertwining this too." Okay. "Serpents that thrive about the steps. If palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this, here, this is where the king sat. And this is where the priests lived. This house, this is the house of the dead. And here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darlings, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. Now, this is actually kind of a retarded thing. Like I don't know what the Aztecs believed in, but the Aztecs were ferocious people. They would kill, they would hunt, well, you know, their own kind. They're just like mass murderers, the Aztecs. So, if this was all derived from belief, people back then were savages, obviously. Now, obviously, in an age without, you know, civilization, proper civilization, you know, understood things, ethics and everything were sparse, so I can kind of guess this, but honestly, sacrificing somebody because of the sun's fury, like, you sound exactly like Aztecs. Mandus post devaluate. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange documentation chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bulk clear, when I can divert the remainder of this filthy torment back into the Thames, where it belongs, and clear the path to the center of the machine. Ah, another one of these. Power up the engine. Also means power the safety precautions. Spin the wheel to close the door. Pull the lever to go onwards. And wait as we proceed with the decontamination or whatever the fuck is happening. The valve won't turn off, but you can open the second door and then deactivate and remove the safety precautions. A nest of wretches. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind. My instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in this dang complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark businesses, and yet, I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike, and I will not think of what I have seen of the chairs and the cages, and I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. That's not freaky at all. Let's stop. Uh-huh. Let me remember a song real quick. How did it go? What a thrill. The darkness and sadness above. I don't know. I never played Snake Eater yet, so I don't really know the lyrics. And I also don't remember the song very well, so... yeah, there. I'm deep in a dream, snake eater. Oh wow, this ladder goes down deep. That or it's just dark and I can't see. It's just dark and I can't see. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Whoa, look at this door. It's all lit up Harry Potter style. I don't even know. From tide to spine. And who is that third? The shadow, the spirit child in the background. That hardly formed the changeling. Blah, 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 blah. The gut. We have reached the gut, guys. Recording.
Quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Burton. You could not have seen it yourself, and not, Professor. As we advanced, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the empire. We are ruinous, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean. And you took it upon yourself to act as redeemer. Professor, I will not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
For we are the steampunks. I'll shut up now. The pump rooms. These must be the big pubs. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps. But he was clearly rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete, his clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the controls, the remedy will be simple. Going up. Oh, towards a puzzle. It seems that like this. I'm an idiot. I mean, oh my fucking god, have you seen that jump scare? Fuck off, cunt. That's not fair. So far this game was good. You know, it was building atmosphere, but now he just fucking threw a pig head into the faded pig. Oh, hi. Come on, Jay. Valves and pipes. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game. Breaking the fourth wall. Forced to undertake endless Harkon labors for the promised reward of my darling children. Oh! Okay. Okay. But as I said, it's jump scares. Well, and tension. It's building tension. This game, right? It's building tension, and oh, what do I want to say? Like, okay. It's building tension, and like, you know, it's a storytelling game. You just walk and complete puzzles and run away from the monster. Yeah, it's easy to do. It's unlike in like an Alien Isolation, right? You would in Alien Isolation, if the monster saw you or found you, you have to get away and hide, because if he senses you and finds you, he kills you one shot. In here, you have like a miniature health system, and you can like continue running away from it until you find a way to figure it out. And mostly it's straightforward, as you saw. Like, I'm just going like whoop, like on the spot you figure out the solution, sort of. No, it's an okay game. It's not scary by any means. These pigs aren't scary. I think the Dark Descent would be scarier, but you know, the Dark Descent. I own it as well. Oh. Oh, you bastard. Well, what can I say about this game? Yeah, I like it. It's an experience. You know, it was eerie. I was afraid. My heart was pumping, but I don't know. Hold. Finding the children. There we go. The flood is drained. I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shoulders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs, about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on your wedding bed and summoned me into. Where am I to go? Down there? Wasn't this... Okay. Pull! Into a submarine we go. The safety. Pull it. The door. Close it. Travel onward. And we wait. Soon the smoke stops and the door opens. And we take a gander. And the safety is off. Into a small room we enter. A new door, a new level. The children dancing. They pulled the child loose from the thresher, or at least what left more where that came from since the perfume. Apologies for the inconvenience, whatever. Is it a format apology? Inconvenience, okay. The heart of the machine. Ha! And when they first said daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun through and slope. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill, I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the fullest of beasts. I have set my convent and drained this flood, and I am come for you now? And I am come for you now, my darling boys. I know this game is old, like 2013 old, but and I am come for you now, that's grammatically incorrect. Fuck the management and fuck you. We thus descend within an elevator shaft. A giant thing. That is all. Rod control room. Engine 1 online. Engine 3 on. I can't. 8 7 no, I mean 3 6 3. Why won't 3 turn on? A final act of subdue. The bastard has been here too, to this epic center of his meddlings. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and then I will render this sabotage impotent once and for all. And we further descend. Give me a second to just check up on notification. Real quick, guys. Real fucking quick. Hold up. You're so pretty. There you go. Okay. Ah, shit. Ah, I see. You just had to open that, that's it. Okay. That's easy. No, it's not much of a sabotage. Or whatever. Ignition control. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I am coming, darlings. I have almost saved you. Is it further down or here? Green, red. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Uh-oh. It was a saw trap. And the Reapers have thus invaded the Earth. The machine for pigs. They're zombies. What the fuck? Okay. No, that's not normal whatsoever. Madness. Saboteur. Returning from Mexico, I was struck again by a London field. The square, the azimuth, the rod. We shall Cut free and dead flesh allow this wound to heal anew. Daddy. Ah, yes, my children.
I raised my head to an uncaring sun. I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire.
Mammon.
Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I clawed my way.
Oh. There we go. December 29th, 1899. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this tiny cogwheel and clockwork and intricate machines to serve and function that upon reflection we might set a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds aberrant, set to sabotage this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century, with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creation than to continue living as a monster. What a thrill! The dark... I can't open my journal like this. Pressure regulation. Betrayed! So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. Amnesia. All I can grasp is a moment when the were...
Боречка, Боря, дай тебе суп с курочкой с да.
Давай.
Сюда принеси.
Нет, я выйду. Interruptions. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces and the inwards of humanity fell from an aerophile turn agape into my... So it's not over yet. Strange. August 31st, 1899. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creature. Hey, the unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the large steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconcerted fat away. Flarmed with just a shrouded broom, our litter explorers venture into the dark. Oh wow, this is just sad. This is just really sad. Of course, we can only... Fuck me. Keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades, and afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manners of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I'm so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Wow. Fucking wow. Wait. Is this it? Everything is red, so I'm assuming we'd get the fuck out. Go, go, go. Huh? Wrong way? What am I supposed to do? Man, in short, the stream has been... Oh wait, how long was the stream? Where does it show the stream length? Oh wow, it's been many hours. It's actually almost 2 hours now. Сейчас иду. I need to be quick. I hope this is the end of the game. Ooh. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to use? Well, they're gone. Oh. I'm blind apparently.
A cleansing fire always burns, little madness, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this: can we save them? Did I say that? That is not me. That is not me.
December 1st, 1899. There is a spoon of medicine. It says, and it's silver spoon. And it's a silver spoon. Huh? What? You did get burned holding ever so painful for mummy, dear. But grasped so hard. It was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico, and then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. A spoon was the same you gave your twins, then you used it to dig a hole in their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next? I asks you. You and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in their hair of your dreadly dripped. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling labyrinth, what have I become? A monster. Shut the fuck up. What am I supposed to be doing though? Madness is the saboteur. It seems that the precious system is needed to flinch heal of this. Since somehow I clearly did not realize this in my first clumsy attempt to sabotage it. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. Steam vents fill about me, the thunder of machinery, the blast of boiling steam. I cannot pass without fear of scalding. I am a lobster, cracked, my curious intentions strangled, my vital motions impaled. The steam will boil my whole unless I can find a way to shut it off. Escape through the pipes. If in throws my evil ascension and device to clean them, then it seems like that there's another interest in escape from everything of engines. I will ignore the burning in my motions and the fumes, the compound exit fuels and machines, and I will first become the subject. I will destroy persistent the fear. Okay. Huh, fucking pigs. The pipes. Into the pipes and out the engines. Now quickly through the pipes before the pressure returns and they fill with the boiling corrosive steam. I sense that the machines snarl itself about me. Its unholy inhumane mind coil and slick and send in dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets. I will fetch help. I should lead people upon the factory, burn it to the ground, and seal this evil place underground forever. Oh shit! I missed one. The pressure regulator, some form of stream regulator, disable it. The damage causes the rushing stream pressure could establish enough force to be releasing this entire engine. This should be cause the steam pressure to drop. You clever old goat, I can feel this horror, this grief, the betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand. I will shut up. Run. Ah, now we're actually going up. We're escaping out of here. Anything to save them. Burn away the remnants, the parts that will not process, the waste, awful of your world. They grit the system and stick the wheels to the temple floor. The entrails, whatever. 4 out of 7 achievements. So, okay. When we're in the streets or what? Yeah. The pigs are roaming free.
What have I done?
October 25th, 20. No one misses the poor. Rounded up some orphans, and the world will thank you for it. Disappear a whore, and the gentleman applauds you. Call a beggar, and the lady walks safely again. I hate them. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this presentation, there's no called leaders. These pillars of society, these rich and financial, they wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have plans for them all. We will feed them, and then we will feed from them. October 24th, 1899, we have set aside an entire wing of the mansion for their parties. We invite them from near and far, and we guzzle them in with fine wine and the finest cuts in all of London. My God, man, these chops are rather divine. Who is your butcher? Feed them up, for the wine and the grains will also lend a character to the product. Keep a flesh relaxed, opium in the champagne and gravy, a hog roast every night for the Duke and the Duchess, an actress battered and sliced, an artisan is in every mouthful, an importer of fine tea stewed in his own leaves. They bicker and breed under the table by the fireplace, on the carpet stained with wine and fat, whistle along dead nobles of deformed grace, and call stare wisdom from gilded frames along the crooked walls. We will house this down later, and we will shovel them into our machine. London's burning, London's burning. London's bridges, no. God forgive me, what have I unleashed? I stand the smell the burning city. I see ash upon the wind. I hear the roars of sickening beasts. This is screams that they fall upon the city. Drag its people below for the slaughter. Now I begin to understand what the other composite ingredient of component X must be. And I also understand this. It is my responsibility now. I must find a way back to the heart of the machine and complete. No, 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 no. December 23rd, I stand and look at myself in the mirror, penis in hand, and my reflection grins at me, and his mouth is full of this slaughter mustard, vain foul. He sneers. Are you really so very different? No, you genuinely believe your works of evil are any greater than the rest of them. You are simply a weak man, a product of this age, the same as any other. This empire is certain that this is the killing idiocy, the neutral result of his social heroism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run in the street rather than hiding in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and sliding it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you where you cannot see it. If you are evil, and at least yours is honest evil, and alone makes you a burn match, and thus I wash my hands and take to bed. Okay. Wait. Oh, that was fast. We're in the machine again, I guess. No, motherfucker!
Beast. Creature. Where are my children? Where are my children?
At least his plan came to fruition. Counterattacked. I have returned. An angel of vengeance, saboteur once more. Okay. I will find a way to stop this vast enterprise of slaughter. Enough destruction upend the heart before confusion the machine. Enough to spring its locks and secret doorways. I must cause its great shock, stab its eyes, poke hot wire into its ears, hammer to its teeth, and push glass into every orifice. Then it will gasp, and in that gas I will shuttle into its throat and stab its heart from its decay.
Will they be free? Yes, my friend. Trained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars. The word. How will we save them? Show me these worthy Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
I used to be good and worthy, but then I became a toxic piece of shit who loses friends left and right. Is this too my fate to die in the machine for pigs? Coolant pumps. I suppose an opportunity. My first strike in bend these cogs with a large enough object would jam the flow of coolant, causing a pressure buildup that will split the pipes and rupture the tanks. This?
Боря,
Я успею.
да все же ты.
Иди нахуй.
Спасибо.
Oh shit. Oh, I can't because it's electrocuted. Okay, this one. Uh.
I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
My great works are almost begun.
The path of the tipper. It is critically injured now. I am sure of that. It jeers on more. No more. I feel it shudder around me. A wounded animal pressured flat to the ground. Pressed flat to the ground. I feel it is afraid of me, and I hate it all the more, as I hate myself for unleashing it. My head pounds with blood. My teeth vibrate. I reach and burn with fever. I am an angel of death. Sensing to smother first. Okay.
I
Okay.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders. Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders! We are the pig, Professor. We are all pig.
Children? Not again.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this name. I am not conducted for Earth's petty purposes. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
What the unholy fuck?
Gears are adjust. My steel is built. Soon I will spill that water and split the egg better than my soul. And there will be a very great barrier between you and to make the world clean. Proud, but this is your doing. Until you saved me with that man of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have named me, and I will make the world that way.
In my dreams, I walk with my children. I walk tunnels where no humans has tread before. I am sure of that. It's just that it is just me and him now. Frost forms on my coat sleeves, the deathly still and the freezing air as I still am close.
Why did you take my children?
Manders, of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from you one after another.
Everything's possible.
Madness descending amongst the spirits. Okay.
To save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its load. Which I'm sure you
What have I become, my sweetest friends? Okay. Do we jump? Oh, hi.
I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
28th of December, 1899. Memories. They sacrificed like bloated bodies rising to the scream of the Thames. I looked at them covered in the blood of their dead mother. Little piglets squealing in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and consequenting hate. I could never have imagined all that point did my soul split, creating him. Was this the egg of my soul? The moment the great clock began to tick is the only path to redemption, to join together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take Madam into my heart once more and forgive him and myself as well. Now, hold on a second, I need to check something. Because time is getting close to striking a certain time and makes me wonder. Never mind. Right! Mendes is alone. I search for instruction, for advice, for help in my goals, but in return the system mocks me. Simpleton, it says you must find your own answer. Now, simp! They used simp! That's amazing. Fuck you.
Madness, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Madness, but I have seen the future, the 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaiting there. I seek to save the road I run now, before millions fall beneath history, crushed under my blade, bullet and gas.
What? Oh! God damn it. Fuck you, motherfucker. Get away! Let me slide. First death. Badoosh. Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I.
Listen to your heart. You created me to save the world. I am your friend. To save humanity, rid them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Madness, stop. Think about what you are doing for your children, Madness. Not strong. I didn't know your children, Madness. You sacrificed them to yourselves. What the dark century will do to them. Your sons will be lungs full of blood and trample on the backs of the soft. To save them from the hard to come. That is the vision we share. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. One. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
Fallout 76. The Machine.
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen two brothers fall. I have mourned with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into faith. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls. Innocent Madness, trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Madness. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their scalps into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
This was an experience, definitely. At first, it was scary and everything, but like eventually the horror factor died because like, oh, the lamp flickers every time there's a monster, you can quickly chase away, run away. It's an atmospheric game. In the beginning it was very, enticing and scary, then it just became whatever. I probably should have played The Dark Descent first, but here's the non-scary version of Amnesia. Except for that one jump scare, there's nothing here.
For your children.
Epilepsy warning. Welcome to the 90s, everybody. The Hot. Amnesia, a machine for pigs. I had to skip, sorry. Well, what does continue do? So, a machine for pigs. Wow. It was an experience, okay. Horror-wise, you know, it was tense in the beginning. You know, I was afraid because I was, you know, everything's fucking dark and you have to walk around with a lantern and freaky shit's happening. Like, okay. It's tension horror. It's as for the monsters, they're just pigs in that one electrical pig. Not really anything special. You can easily like quickly figure out what to do and how to run away. It's not a very difficult game whatsoever. I don't know if there's a difficulty setting. But that happened. What else? So yeah, it's a game. It's an experience. You know, once you play it once, I'm pretty sure that the horror factor just dies completely. I'm very excited to play the Dark Descent next. I'll probably stream it, but I'll actually call it the Dark Descent. And yeah, I think now it's time to write a review. So, I have 5 of the 7 achievements. I'm not gonna bother with the rest. I really don't give a shit. But, wow. Huh? Wow. Eh. I recommend it. You played for 4.2 hours. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me think. Oh, right, I did receive this product for free. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So guys, that's it. This is the machine for pigs. It's something. It's something. Yes, I flex. Do you have a problem? Right, guys. Thanks for watching. This is gonna be it. I need to go eat because my grandmother's angry at me and other stuff. Stop streaming. Stop streaming. Uh-huh.